Hey guys, it's Stuart here, and today we're going to talk about how to start dropshipping with AliExpress with no startup capital. AliExpress has gotten a lot of publicity in the past few years, with established businesses sharing their success stories about how it helped them grow. It's got the reputation of being the magical e-commerce store that requires no startup cost. While that's partially true, not everything about AliExpress is amazing. It's got its pros and its cons. In this video, we're going to tell you exactly how to dropship with AliExpress, step by step. We'll also run you through the good and the bad of the dropship model, so there's no surprises for you. Alrighty, let's get started. So what is AliExpress? By now, you've probably already heard of Chinese billionaire Jack Ma, or his $307 billion company Alibaba. He's like the Asian version of Amazon's Jeff Bezos. Starting in 1999, the company was a result of Ma not being able to find Chinese products online easily. The resulting platform enables Western buyers to connect with Chinese and Asian sellers, and has revolutionized e-commerce sale around the globe. Alibaba, the original site, is built for wholesale purchases. Sellers usually have minimum bulk order requirements. You can connect directly to Chinese manufacturers, and payment is usually via bank transfer. AliExpress is its sister site. It's for smaller sites who don't stock the products that they're selling, and they accept credit card payments. Instead of buying directly from the manufacturer, the sellers are actually third-party individuals or companies who are reselling to you. You won't get the best price, but the buyer protection and ability to make single orders makes it perfect for dropshippers. So why do I not need any startup money or capital? That's what you're asking right now, and I'm going to tell you the answer. It sounds too good to be true, right? Well, in this case, it actually is true. Let me explain. Because these manufacturers mass-produce goods, they're able to sell them for pennies on the dollar. We're talking fancy jewelry for under 30 cents a piece, nice shirts for $1, and even electronics for a few bucks that you can resell for $50 or more. But I still have to buy products, so I need some money, I hear you cry. Actually, you don't. That's where dropshipping comes in. You don't have to buy a thing until an order comes through on your website, which you can set up with Sale Who Stores. So you pay for your products with the money your customer pays you. Now you may be thinking, what about shipping cost? I mean, it comes from China. The shipping should be like through the roof. That's actually not the case. With the invention of ePacket shipping, you can get these products from China for free, or at the most $1 or $2. The only startup money you need is enough to buy a domain and hosting, so less than $20. Now let's talk about what you actually need to do. How dropshipping with AliExpress works. Dropshipping simply means that when a customer makes an order on your website, you send the order to the supplier, and the supplier sends the order straight to the customer. Dropshipping from AliExpress requires you to have a store or a place to sell your goods, like Amazon or eBay. When one of your customers makes a purchase, you put the order through with AliExpress. They then send the order through, and you get to keep the price difference as a profit. Once the item is sent to the customer, they believe it's you. There's no reason for them to think that it's a dropshipping process. As you get bigger and scale your store, you can send in bulk orders to your suppliers to get better rates and terms. That's why it's so important to choose the right suppliers from the start and build a good relationship with them. But what about returns? We'll discuss those later. First, let's talk pros and cons. There are some good and bad things about using AliExpress for dropshipping. Here they are. AliExpress has a huge database of hundreds of millions of products. You're not going to have a hard time finding what you're looking for. Starting a dropshipping business with AliExpress is 100% free. Other services like Worldwide Brands and Doba charge hundreds of dollars in startup and monthly fees. This can be a huge burden for someone who's trying to start up their business with minimal funds. You control your own profit margins. AliExpress prices are really low and allow for a lot of profit. Product trends appear on AliExpress overnight. When a trend like fidget spinners shows up, you can bet you can find that product on AliExpress. Now for the cons. Shipping can take more than a month in some cases. However, ePacket shipping to the US and select other countries only takes about 12 to 15 days. Packages no longer have to be transported by boat, so transport time is faster. You cannot bundle orders. If a customer orders 3 products from 3 different suppliers, there's no way to make sure all those products arrive to the customer at the same time. It takes a few days for your credit card to be verified at first. If you set up a shop, make sure you build enough time into your first sale so you don't have angry waiting customers. Suppliers on AliExpress may not speak the best English, so it could result in some communication issues. Now, is AliExpress safe and reliable? Yes. The great benefit about working with AliExpress is it provides a lot of protection for sellers and buyers. That protection is found through the process of ordering, shipping, and even returns. It's in the best interest of AliExpress to make sure that the sellers are legitimate and the products come as advertised. There will be a lot of merchants selling the same item, so read what people are writing and only purchase from those sellers who have the best ratings. One thing you should always do as a dropshipper is reach out and contact the sellers directly. Start a conversation with them, talk to them about the product, and make sure you're working with someone reliable. What is AliExpress's standard shipping? There are multiple shipping options on AliExpress, but ePacket shipping offers the best balance in shipping time and price. Thankfully, ePacket shipping has been introduced to Hong Kong and China, allowing for your customers to get their drop-shipped goods within 12 to 14 days. ePacket delivery is available for goods that weigh 4.4 pounds or less and have a worth of less than $400. Another benefit of ePacket shipping is that you can provide your customer with end-to-end tracking. ePacket used to only be available in the US, but now the list is expanding with over 30 countries. Meeting your customers' shipping needs will be one of your biggest priorities as a dropshipper. That's why it's especially important to spend time finding a good supplier and change suppliers if they don't offer ePacket shipping. Your customers are probably used to sites like Amazon, which can get them their product overnight, which is also one of the reasons why Amazon is so successful. The more you can lower your shipping time, the greater your customer satisfaction will be. So spend that little bit of extra money to get that ePacket delivery. Ensure that your customers get what they want in a timely manner. So let's move on to our next topic. How do you find and choose products to sell on AliExpress? How do you get your niche? Choosing a niche and selling online should be a relatively simple process and can be broken down into 3 simple steps. However, simple doesn't necessarily mean easy, and implementing them in real life could be a lot of hard work. The easiest way to start selling products is to find a hot market. What are people interested in right now? What trends are big? You need to find a market who has passionate customers who are spending money. Next, you need to find out what your customers are having problems with. Take advantage of social media and reach out to your customers to see what they're having trouble with. And then think about how you can solve those problems using products from AliExpress. Think of it right now. Think of an issue you're having in your life. Come on, we've all got some. I can think of like 3 right now, and it took me only like 0.0 seconds. Do you need a swimsuit for the upcoming summer season? Are you struggling trying to find a good gift for your significant other? These are real issues that people have every day. If you listen to people, they will tell you what you need, even indirectly. Be open to people's struggles, what they want to achieve. You need to be empathetic so you can work to understand them. Finally, use your online store to offer customers what they want. It's that simple. Okay, well, maybe not in practice. When you start up an online business like this, the hard part is coming up with a product that customers actually want, making them say, "Oh, I want to buy that," and clicking on that button. People want more than just a product in their shopping cart. They'll look for the best one, the cheapest one, the one with the best value, the best quality. And there's thousands of different products out there that would meet their needs, so make sure that yours stands out. In any business model, it's important to offer something other than just the value of the product. For example, if you're selling coconut oil, give them a recipe book with different ways they can use that product. If you can create long-lasting value with your customers, they'll come back to your e-commerce store again and again. So to recap, find a hot market, ask your customers what they want, and give your customers what they said they wanted. The great thing about AliExpress is that you can complete steps 1 and 2 on its site. You can find hot markets and come up with product ideas by going to AliExpress's best-selling page. Here, you can see all the top AliExpress products in different categories and look for an item or similar items that you might want to bundle together. In the product listings, you can delve further into customer reviews, view pictures they took, and discover any differences there may have been between the product listing and the actual product upon delivery. The last point is extremely important. Many pictures or reviews of a product can be deceiving, so it's absolutely important that you verify through product reviews or by buying the product yourself to see if the product is what it is. But what if you want to skip the hard steps and quickly find out what's working now? You little rebel. I like you. SaleWho has a market research lab, a dropshipping tool similar to the search engines that display AliExpress's bestsellers, along with Amazon's and eBay's bestsellers, to show you the hottest products on the market. You can also use it to find how often the dropship products are selling, as well as finding the best suppliers for each product. Now let's talk about how to add products to your store. There are many third-party applications that make it easy to add products to your store. If you have a Shopify store, you can use Oberlo, which is extremely easy to set up. All it takes is a few clicks to add all specs, information, and pictures onto your store. If you're using BigCommerce, check out the AliExpress Dropshipping app, which has a free 3-day trial and is just $10 a month after that. A few e-commerce tips for you. Take time to write your own copy for product titles and descriptions and other things. You're the one selling a product, you're the one marketing it, so make sure it's awesome. Choose high-resolution product photos that don't have any branding and are shot on a white background. Make sure you mark the price up enough to be profitable, at least 100 to 150%. Offer other incentives like free shipping or a discount when they sign up for your email list. Work with a web designer and learn search engine optimization, including with Google AdWords, so that your product pages rank higher on people's searches. Now, how to use AliExpress to dropship. Once you have your dropshipping store with AliExpress up and running, orders should start coming in. If you're using Oberlo, processing orders is really easy. It just takes a few clicks to process, ship your order, and then add tracking info. Make sure that you're using ePacket shipping though, as for some AliExpress sellers, it's not the default option. The same goes for the BigCommerce AliExpress dropshipping app. When ordering products through AliExpress, it takes about 24 hours for the order to be processed. Once the item is paid for and shipped, you have to update the customer's order information. Along with that information, you also send them a receipt and tracking info. Here are the different types of payments with AliExpress. Because AliExpress is a worldwide service, it offers a variety of payment methods. Credit cards are the most common type of payment information. AliExpress accepts MasterCard, Visa, and Maestro. The biggest benefit of using a credit card is that in case returns and refunds are not given to you, or you receive a poor product on AliExpress, you can always file a dispute with a credit card company and request a chargeback. This protection is not available on some of the other types of payment and should be a must for any dropshipper. When you first sign up, it takes AliExpress 2 to 5 days to process your card details. During this time, you're not going to be able to place any orders. Now let's talk about AliExpress's refund and return policies. AliExpress's buyer protection program has been designed to favor buyers over sellers. The company wants to make sure that you get exactly what you order and protect you at every stage of ordering through delivery. However, be aware that many suppliers will not offer refunds. You have to factor this into the cost of your business. If there's an issue, it's probably going to be because the order doesn't arrive or it doesn't match the description. If the order never arrives, AliExpress will refund the entire purchase. If the order is not as described, you can send it back to the seller for a full refund, or you can let the customer keep it and offer them a partial refund. In this case, you'll have to work with the AliExpress supplier and the customer to make sure the customer stays happy. The customer will have to provide photos of the damaged or non-matching items for you to be able to make the dispute. In any case, there are many options for you as a dropshipper. Just make sure your business has some liquid cash reserves so you can continue making orders even if there's a lot of return requests. Now let's wrap up with 3 tips to help you succeed in AliExpress dropshipping. While some of your more savvy or experienced customers will probably figure out that you're dropshipping, there are some things you can do to make it a little less obvious. Tip number 1. Ask the supplier not to include a packing slip, invoice, pricing, or samples. Tip number 2. Avoid selling products that infringe on copyrights. AliExpress is chock full of designer knockoffs, but I'd recommend avoiding those like the plague. When the customer eventually gets their item and realizes that it's not the real deal, be prepared for your inbox to be flooded. On the other hand, you could state that these are not the genuine goods on your website, but then that's also kind of asking for trouble. I mean, famous designers rarely sue small e-commerce stores, but you never know. At the end of the day, it's much easier to sell non-branded items. Tip number 3. Use the AliExpress affiliate program. If you're still hesitating, here's an easier option you might be interested in. The AliExpress affiliate program. In a nutshell, here's how it works. You set up a website and promote various AliExpress products on said website. If your readers are interested in buying the product, they click on the link on your website and are redirected to the AliExpress website. And when they make the purchase, the AliExpress merchant pays you an affiliate fee. You don't need to place orders or handle products or deal with returns or anything like that. And you'll get a minimum of 8.5% commission. It could be as high as 50%. Now some final thoughts on dropshipping from AliExpress. No inventory needed. No shipping costs. Minimum capital. What more could you ask for? It doesn't matter if you're living in a 1-bedroom apartment and have no place to keep your stocks. Screw it. It doesn't even matter if you're living in your mom's basement. Hi, Mom. All you need to do is cough up $20 for your domain name and your Shopify account, and you can get started. Plus, 22 to 33% of online retailers have adopted dropshipping as their primary method of order fulfillment. This means that dropshipping is a tried and tested model, and it's definitely profitable. It's time to stop being a salaried employee and start building a business of your own. What do you say? Thanks so much for watching this video. If you have any comments or questions, leave them in the comment section below, and I'll personally answer them for you. If you like this video, remember to subscribe. Don't worry, it's free. And hey, we have a new ebook. You can download that in the description below. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in our next video.